Okay. That's not right. Wait. That's incorrect. Uh-oh. You can't see me. There you are. Okay. Yeah, the cord on this webcam is awful. So, yeah, it's pretty not good. This needs to be turned down. There. I want to buy a better microphone. I want to buy a better camera because it just seems like it's a thing I should do, especially as a media professional who is definitely posting subpar content. I need to start my intro because some people are seeing this for the first time. I actually should probably like type it up, really. So, hi, I'm Drew. I live in the Midwest. Well, I live in Tulsa, which is close enough. I didn't want to be Southern, so I picked Midwest. I know very little about coding. I know very little about computers. I know very little about like the inner workings, but my dad was a programmer, and so I've learned some stuff. But I decided I wanted to expand my resume and my options and my opportunities. So I am just taking some time every day that I can to sit down and learn some code. This is going to go really badly at some point, and that's going to be really funny. So it's going to be a little bit shorter today because I have to go pick up my dad at 9. He's only a few minutes away, but I have to go do that. Just made dinner, so I'm also going to be eating a little bit. Don't worry, I'll put the mic over there while I'm really into it. But we did Hello World yesterday. We're going to finish the number guessing game. If you look at the last video, I should probably put numbers on them. Part 1, I'll figure out how to do that aesthetically. This is the third video, so I'm realizing, wait a second, this is like the one where I actually start learning how to do the video part. And also the code part. I am enjoying this though, so I'm very glad to have just, like, I can just post stuff. I'm glad I made myself do this. It's not going as expected, but in some ways it's better, and in some ways it's not, and I think that's okay. So, yeah. And a friend of mine today suggested I stream it. I don't stream. The reason I'm not going to stream these is because that's just more pressure on me, I feel like, to be good at what I'm doing. The whole point of this is I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here to just be another person who doesn't know what they're doing and is just figuring it out. I don't expect everyone to sit here and watch me for a whole hour. If you do, I won't stop you. But like, I don't expect that because we're all learning. If you need to sit here for 5 minutes to feel better about yourself, you can. If you need to sit here for the whole hour, you can. If you need to watch all of them back to back in a row, you can. Like, whatever you need. It's your life. I don't know your life. I don't know you at all. I'm just here to hopefully inspire you to just figure out the thing. But we got this far yesterday. I'm going to figure out a better intro for this, probably just something to be on the screen that you can read so I don't have to do the whole spiel every time, and I'll get better at the spiel. Let's see, where did we get? I wrote it in the documentation because I knew this would happen. Where is that? I think I deleted the wrong thing. I did. That's what I was trying to delete. I went and reorganized my it's gotta be better. Yes, I can just click on it. I went and reorganized my Notion account, so now I have stuff for these videos. This is probably just everything YouTube. And then I have my life space that's like money and goals and notes and stuff. And then I have my workspace, which is stuff I do for clients. I do have myself as one of the clients just so that it is on the project because I do think it is important, but not horribly. Maybe I will separate those. I'm going to eat some and it's going to be fine. I really hope you cannot hear me chewing, because I need food. I need to finish this. Finish it? That's a lot to finish. I will at least eat some of it, but okay. Basically where we left off is we defined our variables in the last bit. We imported this, what is this called? This is called a module. We imported this module, we defined our variables. This variable is generated at random every time the script is run. We started writing our functions. We did write our function that gives us the user's input. I'm not really sure what this does at the moment. And then I think this just, I'm not really sure. I don't know how it knows to only take an integer. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then we have check guess. We started writing this. We do have the ultimate cheat sheet of we're literally just copying the code from here to here, but what we're doing is we're going through it slowly, step by step. So, validating the user's guess. We got through define check guess, guess secret number. If guess is equal to secret number, we're going to return correct. Yay. Elif guess is less than secret number, return too little, like your bank accounts. We're going to say too low. Too low, like your bank accounts. Else, that's how you spell else, colon, there should be a colon there. I don't know if the colon actually matters. It might matter, but I don't know. Else, return too high, like, what can we put here? Too high, like your gonna do too much, like your chronic anxiety. I don't know if that's funny or not. To me, that's hilarious. I'm not officially diagnosed, but there are signs. Step 6. Track the number of attempts that detect end-of-game conditions. So, we're gonna make a comment. Comments are just for making notes in the code, because it'd be really annoying if you had to explain something, but to explain it, you had to look at a separate document. So you just put it in the code. I'm gonna eat a few bites. Yo, I slayed with this fried rice. This is so good. It's kimchi, rice, ground beef, eggs, gochujang. I don't think that's how you say it. Sesame oil, sesame seeds, and green onions, and it's so good. Okay, what are we doing? I can't type. We need to define play game. All attempts, well, attempts equals 0. 1 equals false. I'm going to specify what these are. These are some variables defined within the function. So, excuse me, that was gross. I'm going to do while attempts are less than max attempts. We're going to do, I don't know what that means. We have a list of things at this point actually that I don't know what it means. We need to make notes. I'm just going to make a whole section. Terms to look up. Elif. This colon seems to be a stopper. We're going to use that. I usually use a dash, but I'm not going to do that this time. Equal signs. Plus equals. I feel like there's going to be a minus equals. Okay. So we're going to go back to this. I just kind of want to type it out and get something done just so that we can see that it does work. Or debug it. I actually kind of hope it doesn't work and this person screwed up, because that way we can figure out why it's not working. Attempts plus 1 guess equals get guess. That's wrong. Result equals check. That's not how you do that. Check guess. Something I'm noticing is that I would definitely choose shorter names if possible. Because of how small of a program this is, I would choose smaller names so I wouldn't have to type out all of it. But at that point you're typing in shorthand, which I'm sure other developers would not appreciate if they had to work with your code. So that's called job security, and we like job security. I'm going to need a little bit more. Thank you for your patience. Result, check guess, secret number. Okay. Now, if the result, I also need to watch and see when it's going to guess what I'm trying to say. So that will also save me some strokes. Equals wait. Okay, so this has to be the same. I think. Yeah. So because I'm typing different things in than it actually says to type in, it's checking the return of the check guess function. So this function here is looking at this function here. Again, everything goes in sequential order from line 1 to line whatever you end up on. So this function runs, you get your input, and then this function ran, and it's going to say, it's basically checking to see if you got it right. And then it's going to return text, which is why it's in parentheses, which my brain instantly said that's not parentheses, it's in quotes. My brain instantly said it's in quotes, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Because this function is looking to see what right here it says result is defined as the result of check. It's defined as whatever check guess has returned. Excuse me. So this is returning text, so the text has to match exactly. So that's the thing. I just realized that in my head it was in quotes, so it didn't matter because it was just text, but no, it's checking the text. If result correct, yay. Then print. Okay, so I am really funny, is what has happened. We're going to print. I don't know what the F means. I don't know what I just pressed. I think I accidentally ran the program. F. That's correct. Correct. I'm just gonna put yay. I think that's really funny. That's not what it wants me to type. That's correct. Yay, you guessed the secret number. Open bracket. Do we never close the bracket? Oh, wait. Right. Okay, there was just more. That's really funny. I knew there was something wrong. You guessed the secret number. This is more complicated than I was intending. You guessed the secret number in that number of attempts. You're so smart. One will now equal true. I don't know what break means. Else. We're going to print F in the chat. So why do we... Whatever. We're going to print results let's try that again. I code like a gentle parent, apparently. And then if not 1, we're going to do print F in the chat. Damn. And this has it return the secret number. I'm going to do that, but I don't want. Excuse me, but I don't want to. Damn, this really isn't your strong suit. The number was, it's a parenthesis, was secret number. Okay. So, now we do the play game function, and now we do play the game. Call the play game function every time Python script is run. If name equals... Import random, fine, guess. I don't know what this does. But we're almost done. But I don't know what this does. So this is... I'm gonna make a note. The note is, I don't know what this does. It wants us to type if name equals I'm gonna print welcome to the number guessing game. Yay! Play game. Okay. So now this is saved. It says that there is an error. I'm going to run it again. It doesn't like something. Line 1. No. Problems. Expected. Okay. Falso. There. 1 is not defined. One is defined as false. I bet this is a spacing issue. Yes, this just needs to move over 1. And then this one's being touched again. Okay. Supposedly this will run. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if that clocked to you. I'm so sorry I wasn't talking. Basically, I found out that there's just a problems folder right here. And it will just tell you where there's problems in your code. It will tell you if it sees an undefined variable. It's basically just constantly scanning your code. So if there's an undefined variable, if there's an indentation in a weird spot, if it sees something that makes sense, but not quite, it will say, this seems wrong, because the computer is not going to do that. The computer is just going to run the script. That's all it knows how to do. This is running scripts to check the scripts. So I'm going to save this now. We don't have any errors anymore. Now we are going to run the game. As usual, it does not show us how to do that. But I think I can figure it out because I did print Hello World yesterday successfully. So I just need to know where this file is located. It's decided not to tell me, but it's okay. I think it's in Documents. I know I'm SSH to the right folder, I just don't remember what it's called. Guess that number.py. So, Python 3. Guess that number. Okay. So we see here it is working. I have no idea how to make. Oh, don't do that. Back. Can I make this bigger? Yes, I can. Mostly. Okay. So we're here now. We have guess number between 1 and 10. We're gonna pick 4. Too low, like your bank accounts. Let's try that again. Okay, so we know it's somewhere in here. I'm gonna go 7, see where that gets us. Too low, okay. I'm gonna make a stab at it and go for 9. It was 8, the number was 8. We're gonna run that again. I'm gonna do 6 this time. Too much, okay, we're gonna do 3. Too low, we're gonna do 4. Did not hit it. Gonna run it again. So, now we've found my new anxiety tool. 5, too low. 8, too low. 9. Okay, it was just 10. So, I want to do this till I win, okay? 6, too much, like your anxiety. 3, too low, like your bank accounts. 5, yay! Okay, I did it. So, you saw what was happening though. Like, we just... You know what I could do is I could take all these videos and cut them up into projects if I just do one project at a time. I'll just be outfit hopping, but we'll do that. I think I'll wait until like the second round of doing these projects when I like start from scratch to try to remember how to do it. I'm gonna eat some more food. I'm so sorry I gulped in your mouth. That was not my intention. So, now we have some stuff to look up because we did have some questions. We're also going to say what happens. This uses... Actually, really don't want to do that. We're going to have to figure out how to keep good documentation at some point, because I don't really even know what to write. But we're going to look out. What does elif mean in Python? Else if. Okay, so this is just some logic stuff. The if statement is evaluated first. If its condition is true, the code block associated with the if statement is executed, and the rest of the elif and else blocks are skipped. If the if condition is false, the program moves to the first elif statement. Its condition is then evaluated. If true, its code block is executed, and subsequent else and else blocks are skipped. The process continues for any subsequent elif statements. So basically it just gives the system options. And you see here it says score and grade, like it uses that. It just basically just goes down the line for what works, for like what options there are. I think that it's crazy. Oh well, it's more than or equal to 90. I was about to say it's crazy if the highest you can get is 90, and that's an A. But no, I read it wrong. So elif I actually don't know if I understand it. How did I use it? How do we use elif? If, return that. Elif, return that. Else, return that. Format's right. Okay. For if you have more than 2, 1 if statement. All right, and then what is that's wrong. Python, it is the equality operator. Okay, so I was right. This means equality while a single is assignment. And then we have the plus equals, which is very confusing to me. Provides a shorthand way to add a value to an existing variable and assign them. I see, okay. So this basically, let's look at how we used it. So, max attempts we said was 3. We see that up here. This is max attempts. Can I like, I can, beautiful. Can I get rid of this? Yes. Don't know how to get it back, but I can't get rid of it. Okay, so max attempts, this is so much easier, I should have made the text bigger earlier, is 3. Down here, attempts is 0. While attempts is less than max attempts, meaning if this number is less than this number, it does this. It will add 1. It will take the thing, it will do the thing, it will give the output. This is our output. And then once it does that 3 times, it is now equal to it. So it cannot run the program again. So then it runs, if we haven't won the program, this really isn't your strong suit. The number was this. Ooh, don't do that. So that's what all that is. We have successfully built a number guessing game. Congratulations. That was in yesterday's video. Yes, that's done now. Congratulations. Was pretty easy. Okay, now today we have, oh no, I definitely did not put it to do application first. Here's the thing, I want to work more, but I also want to eat this food. But I also told myself an hour every day. So this might be 2 videos. I might make this into 2 videos. Because I kind of want to do more. What did I say I was going to do? I hope there's no personal information on here. Did not go to the gym. Dinner and code from 8 to 9. Take that home at 9. Backup code, just finish this number guessing game. I'm actually going to add a project. Okay, so maybe what I'll do, there's going to be one video. Okay. Email slicer, program chooser. This once we have two working programs, we're going to figure out a way to we're going to figure out how to make it so that we can just type in something really easy, because this was not super easy to type. I don't want to type that every time. So probably what I'll do is I'll have it so that you SSH into this file and then you type 2510, and it's just the I did something weird. It's just the October projects, and then you can choose which October project you want. And I think that would be interestingly challenging, and also it's not something, like, I'm sure someone has done, but it's not something that's just like I'm just typing back and forth. I'm now having to work with my system. I have to know what my needs are versus what the needs of the other person are. So that'll be nice and fun and challenging. I can't just play a video for you because that's just so mean. I can't just do that. I could turn on Cyberpunk and we could just watch V drive around while I eat. That's the thing we can do. Okay, we're going to try to do the email slicer really fast. It will probably not work. That will be okay. Email slicer. Excuse me, that's wrong. Email slicer.py. Okay. Oh, I was going to look up what this is. What is an F string in Python? String literal prefix with the letter F. This feature introduced by provides a concise and efficient way to embed expressions and variables directly within string literals. Output. Okay. Interesting. It looks like we can take these F strings just do that. So I'm just going to save that and see if the code still runs the same. Can't print an F string. Oh. Okay. I see what it is. It just lets you kind of bake the... I understand now. You can just print result and bake the stuff into the results. Then you don't have to retype it every time you need to call result. Okay, I understand now. I'm sure somewhere in there. We'll learn that, but we're going to go back to email slicer. I'm going to specify 3 because that's what we're using. Not using the AI document. Going to use dev community. Is that what we just used? Yes. Okay, so we like dev community, I think. How to build an email slicer using Python. I'm gonna just go ahead and open this. Pin it right there. Okay. What is an email slicer? Basically, you put in your email, and then it's just taking the stuff and reading it. So, it says the first thing we're going to do is ask the user to enter the email to be sliced. So, email equals input, enter your email. Dot strip. I don't know what strip means. Okay, so I'm gonna make comments because I'm a good little programmer boy. This is where we get the email to slice. This is very intentionally very easy project because I do want to make the menu. This is we slice it. I think. I actually don't know if we're that far yet. I'm going to put a note that it is on here. Here, as usual, we're making use of the input function to get input from the user in the form of a string. We'll store this input in the email variable. Let's look up string. For those who don't know, I don't know if I know. I don't know what I just did. String and poop. String and Python. Sequence of characters. Okay, so it is text. As I suspected, it is not data, it's text. That's probably incorrect. Someone can tell me I'm wrong. Okay, so email equals input, enter your email, dot strip. The strip is the thing we're interesting. Also notice we're making use of a strip function. The strip function will remove any additional and unwanted spacing on both sides of strings, so that we can make sure that we have only the email in the input and not any unwanted spaces. I don't know why you would need that in this particular instance, but I guess if they accidentally hit the space bar, like, it won't matter. I'd be very careful not to hit your space bar. I'm going to make a note. The strip function will remove on either end of the input. I'm going to put a second hashtag here because it kind of is there. 6. Line 6. Here we're slicing it. The username is email. Not sure I understand what's happening here. Looks like a colon. Mail dot index @. Okay, so I can kind of see what this is doing here. Is it's just saying, look at the @ for the user. Again, we're looking at the username, so I think this just means index everything before the @, and then we're about to write a very similar thing here. Domain equals email dot index wrong. Index at. We're gonna add 1 colon, close that. Okay. Here's slicing the user input to obtain the username. We can use the slicing operator colon in index function. There is not a colon on that one. Index function searches for the particular element or character within the string and lists it is associated with in return. Index function searches for the particular element or character within the string and lists it is associated with and returns its index number. Here we're making use of the slicing operator. Index function searches for the particular element or character within the string and lists it associated with and returns its index number. Let's consider this email this name. Pretty sure this person was not American that wrote this. Do I have a reader view? I do. I might turn that on if I don't want these ads. I think that works. Does it work? It does, it's just not pretty. I'd rather have the ads. Yeah, not right now. Okay. Move on to the next step. Excuse me. Okay, let's consider the input is this email, so when we write that email, our index function will interpret it as email 13. And our at is located at index 13. Does that mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. This index starts at 0, doesn't it? 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It does. Okay. So, email will be 13, and our at is located at index 13. Now, email 13 knows the at is located at index 13, so it will now keep the part before the index 13 and discard the rest. Okay, so it's going to look at our input. It's going to index the input. Slices at this point. Okay, so we're looking at the email as an index. We're saying once you see this character in the email, stop. This is the slicing operator, and it's before this point. So it says include everything except this. Now email 13 knows the at is located, so we keep the part before and discard the rest. Same as that process followed for the domain also. And it's not the same though, because now we're looking at, okay, plus 1. 1 is an interesting number to choose. I don't know what it means. I don't know why we put 1 here. So this is where we run it and then we ask the Gemini why it works. We're just going to be so confused. Where we do output. Excuse me. slicing operator. I'm about to go pick up my dad, who's a programmer. I can nerd out about all this stuff and complain about everything I'm learning. It's so great. Okay, this is where we do output. We print the F string. I don't really know why it's an F string. Maybe it has nothing to do with whether or not you're printing. It has everything to do with it has functions. It says watch out. If it's in brackets, it's not text. It's something you have to pull from somewhere else and put there. Maybe that was a late revelation. Don't need to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna see what that does. This is also fun because it will take inputs. So that's not how you spell it. I enter your email. I can make up an email at shadow.com. I have failed something. Looks like I mistyped printin' or printin'. You know what? Printin'. You know what that means though? Nothing bad happened because it got all the way to print, because it got all the way to print. That means that it got all the way through, and that was the only issue it found. So we're just going to run that again. Enter your email. Plays at gamer.com. Save your changes, y'all. Save your changes. Okay. We got it, chat. We got it. Just about time for me to go. Okay, so look at us. What is the next thing we're working on? I didn't mark it as in progress. No. Okay, in progress. In progress. Okay. This evening did not go quite how I intended. In my head I had more time. Boop. In my head I had more time. That's okay. We accomplished what we could accomplish today. We kept our promises to ourselves. And it was awesome. So, I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to start tomorrow with just a whole new thing. I want to do a similar thing. I want to find a dice rolling game. I want to look through the code. I want to see that I know how it works. Probably we'll be doing something similar here. Like we have to import the random and then define our terms, except we'll have to do it twice because it's probably multiple dice, and we'll probably have to tell it how many times to do it each time because we want to choose how many dice. So, what we're going to do is we're going to program the dice rolling game, then we're going to do the program chooser. And that's just going to give us a nice little, that's going to give us some stuff that we can do. And then we're maybe going to start on the to-do application. Maybe. I don't want to promise that, but it is on the list. And then we're going to... That's Rust. I don't want to switch to Rust yet. I don't think that would be wise. We might do tic-tac-toe. I need to find some beginner Rust projects. Yeah, so that's the plan, man. This felt really quick. This felt like not as much work. This didn't honestly feel like my favorite thing I've done so far. That's okay. We did the thing. I love you all so very much. This is half a heart, by the way. The idea is you hold up the other half. That's a whole heart. That's how I'm not flipping you off. It's a heart. This is half heart. So I love you all. This is good. I'm glad I get to be here. I'm glad this is a thing I can do, a thing I can work on, because this is quite fun. I don't have anything else to say. I need to wolf this down and go pick up my dad. So I shall see y'all tomorrow, because I do plan on doing this tomorrow. Might not be one the next day, because I might be hanging out with people on Halloween. I don't know. We shall see. But you will get to watch this on Halloween. It'll be great. Or maybe I'll make 2 videos the next day. I don't know. I don't know what is happening with this. I'm just here. I'm just having fun. This is fun to me. It would not be as fun if I was streaming it, because I'd feel a lot more pressure. So I'm glad I can just be myself and then show it to you. I do not have to be myself in front of you, because that takes a little bit of time for me to figure out how to do comfortably. But love y'all. I hope you sleep well, because it is, if you watch this at the time it is posted, it is 10 p.m. That's usually pretty good bedtime. Some people, they're waking up at 10 p.m. for whatever reason, like maybe work or something. Slay, I guess. But or you're gonna do the thing you know you're gonna do, or you're just gonna, it is now 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to be at the house, and I haven't eaten half my food, so I'm gonna actually go. Love you all. Goodbye.